Hello everybody, today we're back with Lorcana. Honestly, it's been a while since I've opened up some Lorcana stuff, and Ursula's return is already kind of past and we're into the Shimmering Skies stuff. So I haven't had a chance to actually sit down and open one of these. I've been waiting, and honestly, like, supply, I don't know what it is. Like, I could have ordered it online, but like nobody had it locally, or nobody had booster boxes. Some people were just selling booster packs from the thing and they didn't really have much supply. I don't know what it was. Whatever. Maybe it's a little die down on Lorcana stuff right now. Who knows? I still like it. Again, it is daunted on me that I have yet to pull some more enchanted stuff other than the two I've pulled from the first two sets, and I think the two were just basically from the third set. Beyond that, let's get into this because it's been a while since we've been doing some Lorcana stuff. We got a couple of fresh boxes here. I mean, the seal wrap doesn't look that nice on them for some reason, but they're fresh, somewhat. Again, I haven't really paid much attention to what the new hot cards in this set are, but from what I see, the Ariel, obviously with being Ursula, Ariel's gonna be the savior from Ursula's return, which is, I don't want to say it's cheesy, but it's to be expected, I guess. The goofy one out of this, the super goof, oof, that is like 90s right there, especially from, I mean, listen, if you're a 90s kid, the Goofy movie came out, that was it. That was the best movie that most of us saw if you're a 90s kid. I do really want to pull that super goof though. Alright, Prince Eric, Pegasus, Belle, Ice Block, Imperial Bow, and Jetsam. Okay, so we are started on this. So there is some interesting ones that are in this, kind of from what I see. Diablo, which I'm trying to think what's that from. Can't even think of it. Aladdin. I don't know why I can't think of where. What the heck? Why is it not coming to me? Everyone else I can tell, you know, Anna, Sisu. I guess Sisu was just because it's more of a modern one. Cinderella. Everyone knows Cinderella. Piglet. Ursula, the Minnie Mouse Musketeer, which is nice to see. Jasmine, you know, the Bruno one. Ice Block. The Queen. Yensid. Piglet. And then you have some new ones in this set, which seems to be family ones. Is it family ones? And then the three house ones, and then that's it. But that Diablo one seems to be a very high priced one, even with regards to the enchanted and the regular holo. The enchanted one is showing around 200, and again, that's Canadian, and even the regular holo one is showing around 50 bucks. Would be nice to pull the Goofy though. Out of all the artwork, the Goofy one is like the one I'm most sought after. I mean, listen, obviously, out of all the enchanted, you want the Elsa. The first one, the first chapter, that's the one you want. That's the one that will stick around forever because it's the first. But each of these sets, they all have a little something. Obviously, it's not the same hype as, say, One Piece or Pokemon. Lorcana is still a niche one, I would say, for now. And maybe it will stick like that, maybe it won't. But it's still niche. Disney stuff, it sells no matter what. It will sell, it will always sell. It's just a matter of what they do to make sure it sells, that's all. Like the Disney 100 stuff, that is and will always be sought after. It just depends on how much people really want it. But anniversary ones, you know, they'll always make some sort of offset or some sort of special edition one. I feel like they have to, just to change it up a little bit, because as of right now, like, Lorcana hasn't done that yet, other than the random ones. But then they're just like the promos, like the D23 promos. And you also have the random, like, Fan Expo ones. You'll have random promo cards, and those ones will go for a lot. Even the competition playmats, the competition winning cards, I think they're like metal versions of it. Lorcana is just going to be the limited print ones. So I think that's what will be the expensive cards continuing with Lorcana. But other than the Elsa, I don't know. I'm not sure which one specific will continue with value. They're great cards. Maybe one day my kids will look back on this and say, ooh, that's cool. Standard Bearer. Interesting. Like that card. I don't know what these will be in years. It's kind of like how Garbage Pail Kids are. It's a little unknown on the longevity value. Same thing with like the random ones. I think they did, I want to say they did Cabbage Patch ones. I'm not sure. They did the Neopets one, which was interesting and a much different take on it. Again, it's still the same stuff, which I have been corrected by my lovely wife. Apparently that was all the stuff that was in the game when we were kids. And I am just oblivious to what has happened. Ooh, I like this one too. The Mickey Mouse ones are always awesome cards. Is it well centered? Not really, but it's a nice card though. I don't know if that one carries much in the way of any value, because I mean Mickey Mouse is always doesn't really carry much in the way of value. Now I don't know if this is the first set that Mickey Mouse isn't on like an enchanted one. Minnie Mouse is. Goofy is. I mean Mickey's the face of Disney. What are they doing? Ravensburger. Come on. They don't have anything crazy out of this set. You know, in my head, when I open stuff up, I always look at how can I return on my investment with this. And as much as people don't want to say, oh, this, you know, you're better off just buying the cards. Yes, if you want specific cards for your own personal stuff, you're way better off buying it. But, you know, for people like me who want to open stuff and get the hits, you cannot sit there and just try to buy one card. Because what is the fun of that? As of right now, we don't have much. I mean, there are... How many cards are in this set? There's 225 cards in this set. So, I always look at this on the Lorcana stuff. Honestly, the return on opening these boxes is horrible. Like, I don't know... And I get it. It's probably because it's still niche enough that there's not a crazy demand for stuff. I look at the value on some of these cards. Yes, there's a ton of enchanted ones. Like, how many do we have here? 1, 2, 6, 12, 18 enchanted. I think I've pulled, I don't know how many booster boxes and troves I've opened up, and other packs and random stuff, but I have yet to do, say, like a number a box. Like it's like 1 out of like 5 to 8 boxes that you're gonna pull an enchanted. So yes, absolutely, with this set, if you really want something, I would say just buy the card. If you really want something from this set, buy it. If you're trying to complete the set, it is gonna get very expensive. So you might as well try to open up stuff to fill in the small stuff, because finding someone that has all this stuff, almost impossible. Unless you have somebody that deals with Lorcana very specifically, which I don't know where that person is, but they're not here. Poor unfortunate, oh, I was about to sing that in my head. Because my daughter, she loves Ariel. I mean, again, Halloween's coming up. They are being Ariel and Flounder. That is the Halloween goal for my children this year. That's what it is. Ariel has been played and done a lot in my house. Super goof. Ooh. Like, as much as this isn't the enchanted one, I feel like I want to grade this, because this is like, ooh, and it's like real nice too. Okay, it's something that I wanted, which helps this scenario. But I mean, honestly, if we look at per card, there's not many people that are Lorcana specific card dealers around me. Maybe in certain parts of where you're, different areas that you're from, maybe there's more of a demand for Lorcana stuff, but up here in, oh look at that, back to back Gaston, it is not very hot up in Canada, both in this set and right now, which is nice. I don't like heat, so. Ursula's Trickery, but there's like even if I calculate all the enchanteds like together, again, and I'm just going off the collector's app, yes, it fluctuates up and down about 10, 20 bucks, plus, minus, whatever. Collector's really good for modern stuff, horrible for vintage. You can never get a price right on vintage unless it's like very few sold, but if there's anything like damaged, lightly played, highly played, mint, near mint, and like PSA 10, or well, that's in a separate category. But if there's anything like that, it changes the price drastically. You go into a lightly played Charizard, it's maybe 200 bucks. But if you go into a mint Charizard, and sometimes it doesn't differentiate from first edition, shadowless, and unlimited, it will change drastically. It could be 500 bucks, it could be $900. Unfortunately, it doesn't recognize the difference. That's the only problem with pricing out vintage. Thebes, but there's 18 enchanted, and each one I would say is minimum $100. So you calculate all of them, and again, the house ones and stuff like that are like 50 bucks. A couple of this family ones are 60 and 80, and then you have a dozen of them basically at $100 minimum. Each of these booster packs are going for 150. So it's like you could buy 12 cards, and if you calculate it, add on another 300, like maybe you spend 1,500 bucks on buying all the enchanted, maybe a little bit more, because of how much you'd have to open just to get those enchanted. Ooh, that's really cool too. Or you buy 10 booster packs, booster boxes, but I don't think that you wouldn't even get a dozen. Even if you pulled an enchanted out of every single one, you still would only get one. I was like, wait, what is that? Yeah, you would still only get like one per pack or one per box, if you got one at all. So Casa Madrigal. So it is very difficult for ROI on this. The main reason I do Lorcana, honestly, my daughter loves, my kids love going through this and the stuff after, and they love seeing all the Disney cards. So, and honestly for me, it is kind of cool to go through this. You see certain characters that you saw when you were a kid, and then certain different views of that character. So, like, seeing Minnie Mouse in Musketeer thing is very interesting. Honestly, my kids would probably love it. So it really just depends. Training grounds, really just depends. I mean, you hope you at least get one enchanted out of this, or a card that you really want for your personal collection, because you're not pulling an enchanted out of both booster boxes. You almost have to aim a little lower when you open Lorcana, because you're not gonna get it. Like, the artwork on the rest of it is amazing, you know, and there's certain characters you look back and okay, as I say this, we're thrown with the Jasmine one, and my goodness, like, there is a different effect when, and honestly, the D23 cards all had this, and it's amazing. Like, whatever this holo is unreal, and something I've never seen on anything else. Like, Ravensburger did a great job with these cards. There's no real texture to it, but it's the way the holo sits. Damn. Okay, this is not the big one, but you know what? One of my kids' favorite characters. So, and it's the Disney princess. The family's gonna love this one. That is good. And the pack's almost done. Saved it right to the end. Right to the end. Like, even this Aurora one, like, it's great artwork. Frieza, Beast, Triton, Minnie Mouse, and Tuk Tuk. I mean, I asked for an enchanted. I was given one, which is nice. It is nice. I'm very happy, actually. Pegasus is a baby Pegasus. Still would have been happier with Super Goof, but I think the rest of the family will be very happy with the Jasmine. Li Shang. The one thing they never dived down into this, and again, you have to open up so much to get it, is like, really? Li Shang again? In a different version? Is the holos for each of these cards. Like, there's only one holo in each pack. So even if you wanted a holo of all the cards, you have to open up 200 and something packs in hopes that you don't get duplicates to mess up the order. Scuttle, but I mean, they make people open up a lot of these. And I get it. I get it. It's still a business. But at least with, you know, Pokemon, even One Piece, they have multiple holo ones in them. Sometimes even more than 2. But those are just the Dawn cards. But regardless, they give an opportunity for at least a couple holos. And Pokemon's done that too. They do a holo and reverse holo. I mean, they used to just do the holo, but... Or, sorry, they used to just do the rare. But sometimes you wouldn't get a holo, because if it was vintage... Yeah, so last pack here. Gus, Pluto, Hercules, Pico, Argus, oh my gosh. Marshmallow, Hey Hey, Daisy Duck, Period Proclamation, Prince Philip, and Daisy Duck. I like the artwork on this one. Again, clean card from what I see. Slight dent in it for some reason. It's okay. But I'm happy. I'm happy with this. I'm happy that there was an enchanted at least. Because that is honestly the main thing. When it comes to opening these, again, I've opened up, we're into the 4th set, and I've opened up at least 4 of each set prior. So I want to say probably 14 booster boxes out of the whole Lorcana stuff, and they've only pulled 3 enchanted. The enchanted in this is so difficult, and I don't know many that have pulled it. So, but in the meantime, there is an enchanted, which I'm happy. So, again, thank you for watching. If you liked the video, like, comment, subscribe. Have a great day. See ya.